Carly, go on your lunch now, please.
Oh, Carly, my daughter has that top. Oh, I see we've got a fan working here too.
Sorry?
Carly, she was wearing a t-shirt with that TikToker. You know, the one that does all the different skits as different characters. You know the one I mean?
I'm familiar with her.
Oh, well, my eldest daughter, who's about the same age as Carly, loves her. Watches all of her stuff.
Good for her.
Obsessed, we call her. Honestly, every night without fail. Has to stay up for 6 and 11 and watch them bang on time without fail.
Lots of people like to see episodes as soon as they come out.
Oh no, but honestly, 2 minutes to 11, she's there waiting for that episode to drop.
Much like you and I would have done back in the day before streaming was a thing.
Exactly, and... oh yes. Well, she's always talking about her.
Okay.
And she watches all the edits. And oh, she's even met people online and they all just talk about this TikToker together.
You mean she's met other people with a similar interest?
Yes, but they just always talk about her. And the t-shirts.
What about them?
Well, there's just t-shirts with all the characters on and they all go out wearing them and... like, my daughter, she wears hers everywhere.
Well, as a t-shirt, it's probably quite comfortable.
Well, she has other clothes. I don't get the obsession. I do not get the obsession.
Well, as with everything else, this TikTok is just not for you.
No, she's not for any of the family. Honestly, we all make fun of my eldest for this.
You make fun of her?
Only in a teasy kind of way. You know, it gets to 5 to 6 and we all go, oh, quick, you better not miss your show.
And how does your child feel about this teasing?
No, it's family banter, so she loves it. We think it's funny that literally at 5 to 6, she's straight out the door to watch it.
So you're making her feel bad about having this interest?
No, like I said, it's all gentle teasing. We'd never make her feel bad about it.
Until you do.
Oh, we won't.
You should be very careful.
Careful? Why?
Teasing someone about their interests may be all fun and games to you and the rest of the family, but to that person, that interest may be the only thing they have.
Well, it's not that deep, is it? You know, it's like teasing your friends for their hobbies.
And you don't always know what people are going through, so that interest may also be the only thing keeping that person here.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Don't let there come a day where your child looks back and realises their first bully was their own parent.
I'm not a bully, okay? I'm not a fan of that TikToker.
Except you are.
I'm not a bully.
But you are a fan. Make sure you do your zip up properly next time.
Oh.
Right. Oh. Hello. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yes? You've actually parked your car really close to my car?
Well, it's on the passenger side, so it doesn't really affect you. Plus, you're already out of the car.
I need to get my baby out of the back seat and the passenger side, but your car's actually gone across the line and you're in my bay, so I can't open the door.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, do you know what? I'm just coming in to collect my little one. I'll be in and out in a jiffy, okay?
What? Oh.
Evening. Hi, hi. Everything okay? Yeah, sorry, actually, I can't really see. It looks like my wife is climbing across the back seat to get her little one out. I'll ask her about that in a bit. Donovan, your mammy's here. Hello, sweetheart. Is Marjorie in her office? Yeah, she is. Great, I did need to talk to her about something, so I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.
A few moments later.
Hiya, we've come to collect Mummy, haven't we?
Hi, babe. Hi, Quinn. I'm just finishing my shift now.
Okay, no rush.
Why were you climbing across the back seat, by the way?
Oh, a lady had parked so close to my car, literally over the line and in my bay, I couldn't get the door open on Quinn's side, so I had to get her out my side.
Oh, seriously, there are dings in that car park all the time. I don't know how most of them got their licence. You should have just asked them to move.
Oh, I did tell her.
You did?
Yeah, I told her I needed to get Quinn out of the back of the car and she said not to worry, just to wait for her to come back to hers. She still hasn't come back to her car yet.
But you said you were trying to get a baby out the back and she told you to wait until she was back to her car?
Yeah.
Right, who was it? Who was it?
Oh, babe, I don't want to get you into trouble.
You won't. I'm just going to talk to them.
Oh.
Is it the lady in the office with Marjorie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
I reckon you and I are going to have to be your mum's alibi one day.
Excuse me? No, hello, Saoirse, are you Not really. You collected Donovan 10 minutes ago and you're still in the building.
Well, yes, what's the problem with that?
The issue is that you told a lady out there to wait until you got back to your car before she could get access to her baby.
Well, yeah, I'm on my way out now, so she can get the baby out now.
Are you tick? It's a boiling hot day and the woman told you she had a baby in the car and she couldn't get access to her, and you've been in here for 10 minutes. Do you have any idea what 10 minutes can do to a baby in a car?
I didn't think I'd be this long.
She shouldn't have needed to wait, okay? You should have just got your ass back into the car and moved it. You're in her bay.
I have to park that far over. It's the only way I can get Donovan into the car.
So it was more important for you to get your little one into a hot car than it was for her to get her baby out of one.
I will move the car. I will move the car right now.
Fine, but mark my words, if you ever park like that again, the entire nursery knows what happens when Autumn takes her back to a car.
Her father's Maserati did go to the junkyard, didn't it?
And I know she is itching to use that bat again.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Why are you laughing? Well, I was there that day that Autumn took the bat to her dad's car. Hearing you talk about it got me a bit nostalgic.
Ah. We have the weirdest cute memories together. Right. Sosha. No. Hi, Siobhan, you okay? Fine. How's the millionaire older boyfriend you two still loved up?
That is none of your business and certainly not what I've come here to talk to you about.
Yeah, I'm under no illusions that there's ever going to be a day where you do come and talk to me about that.
I'm going around all the staff. There's a new initiative being introduced ahead of our merger with the other nurseries.
Of course there is. And it is?
We're scrapping all sleep limits.
Seriously?
Yes. As of next week, no child is allowed to be woken up until they've woken themselves up. Sleep limits are being scrapped.
You're seriously scrapping sleep limits?
Yes, that way we're on the same page as the new nursery.
Do you have any idea how many children are actually on sleep limits here?
Of course I don't.
You're going to have like a riot on your hands, okay? So many children have to be woken up by 3 because if they're not, they don't sleep at night.
Well, thank goodness we don't take care of them at night, so that part is not our problem.
No, but you're going to have very angry, sleep-deprived parents to deal with in the morning.
I'm going to be dealing with them in the morning.
Okay, not you, it's us. It'll be us that has to take care of all these parents in the morning when they're coming in really angry at us.
Well, maybe you can direct some of that wit you use on me towards the parents.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. Oh.
I hear you and your wife had a baby. Congratulations.
Yeah, you can save your sarcasm, okay? I know how you'd feel about 2 women having a baby.
That wasn't sarcasm. I'm happy for you both.
Okay, are you being genuine or are you just doubling down on your sarcasm?
I think you make a fine parent. I've heard your wife is lovely, so I'm sure she's a great mother too.
But you normally hate people that wave a flag, that have all those colours in.
I certainly behave that way, but in truth, I don't at all.
Wow. Well, do you know there's a Pride event next week?
Don't get carried away.
It's still a win.
Okay, Carly, the message went out to the parents on the app last night about there being no sleep limits for any of the children from next week onwards.
Oh, God, it's going to be carnage.
I know, so just kind of brace yourself for an influx of some quite cross parents this morning.
Good morning.
I'll take this one. Good morning.
David, go sit with Carly for some breakfast. What was that message on the app last night?
Message?
Yes, about there being no more sleep limits for the children from next week onwards.
Oh, that message. Yes, well, you summed it up beautifully. Thank you.
I wasn't giving you a summary. I want an explanation as to why this is happening.
It's been introduced here ahead of our merger with the other nursery. Basically, it's what they're already doing there. And rather than introduce it there, they're just going to scrap it here so we're all on the same page when we,
So David is not going to have a sleep limit anymore?
I'm afraid not, sorry.
If David sleeps past 3 o'clock, he's an absolute nightmare for me at night.
Well, to try and accommodate this, we're going to make sure that we put the children down as early as possible so that there isn't much of a need for them to really go past where they would normally have slept before.
We had to introduce the sleep limit because if he's not woken up, he sleeps till 5.
I know, and I am so sorry, but as he's getting older, he'll be less inclined to nap anyway.
He's 2.5, okay? This could go on for months. I can't cope with months of this. Why don't the nursery just introduce it? Why aren't they doing sleep limits?
There's just actually been a lot of research recently about how important a child's sleep is to them and the different effects of what happens if they're woken up too soon. So that's why the other nursery scrapped theirs, and that is why we'll be doing the same.
So when I come and collect him, which is often 5 o'clock anyway, I'm potentially the one who has to then wake him up, which then means I'm the one who has to take him home and try and get him to sleep, what, a few short hours later?
Potentially, yes, I'm so sorry.
This is ridiculous. Honestly, whose bright idea was this, okay? Which one of you decided we should do this?
Well, it certainly wasn't anyone here. We're literally all on minimum wage. We have no influence at the top.
Honestly, I am going to be having some words, okay? Because I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with any of you.
Again, we really have no sway over what happens. We're just told.
Oh, this is going to be an absolute nightmare.
Have a nice day.
What is this I've read today about a sleep limit?
So Latrine doesn't even have a sleep limit.
Morning, Charlotte.
Good morning. How are you today, Jenna?
Oh, Jenna's fine, aren't you, darling? She had a massive lay-in this morning.
Really? Oh my goodness, I am very jealous. Well, would you like to go and sit down with Winter? He's got your breakfast ready.
There you are. Do you know, it was actually really lovely that she had a lay-in this morning.
Did you get a little bit of extra time to yourself this morning then?
Yeah, I just spent it doom scrolling. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, while I was scrolling, I did come across that woman from that doctor show on BBC One, you know, the one who's recently had a baby.
Oh, yes, I know the one you mean.
Did you see she posted the photo of her new baby this morning with only the hands?
Oh my goodness, I saw that. Those gorgeous little hands. Oh, they were so cute. I forget how small they are.
Yeah. Well, what I meant was she only posted a photo of the hands. She didn't post a picture of the whole baby.
Oh, yeah, it's probably just to protect their identity.
Their identity. It's a newborn. They all look the same at that age.
Oh, maybe to you and I, but I'm sure she would be able to pick her baby out of the lineup.
To be honest, I find the whole, you know, black and white hand photos, feet photos, so pretentious. Like, why are you doing that?
I guess it's just a way for their fans to know that they've had the baby, and it's a really nice way of announcing it without actually having to show them the baby.
But why only the hands or the feet? Okay, honestly, just show us the whole baby.
To be honest, I think a lot of people in the public eye are choosing to keep their children private, you know, just because you don't know who's watching, do you?
Okay, but babies are born every single day. So for these celebrities to think their baby is that important that they can only show us a bit of it, I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, truthfully, I think we should be thinking of our children as that important, you know, just to protect them.
Protect them from what, okay? All someone can do is look. Honestly, by posting that tiny part of the baby, all it's going to do is make us want to see the rest of it more.
I mean, truthfully, only seeing the hands on that picture this morning didn't make me want to see it more. It just made me think, oh, hands.
Okay, but for a lot of other people, it just makes them more curious, okay? And plus, like I said, there is literally nothing you can do with a picture of a baby anyway.
Considering some of the things we've seen going on with AI, it actually doesn't surprise me that so many people are choosing not to put their babies' faces online anymore. I mean, it's quite scary out there.
Oh, come on, who is going to go through the trouble of taking a baby picture and putting it through AI and doing all this stuff? Okay, honestly, who is that bothered about that baby picture?
Well, I mean, you kind of are.
I'm not bothered about that baby picture, okay? I don't care. Like, if she doesn't want to post the rest of her stupid baby, then that's up to her. I really don't care. I don't want to see that stupid baby anyway. I'm so unbothered.
So unbothered.
Morning.
Good morning, Belle. How are we today?
Oh, we're good, thank you. How's baby Quinn?
Oh, she's doing grand. Thanks for asking. You know, she's getting big. You know, with that newborn phase, it just goes so fast, doesn't it?
Oh, their whole childhood goes by in the blink of an eye. That's why it's so important to record everything.
Oh my God, Clodagh is so trigger happy, okay? She will take 50,000 photos of Quinn sleeping. She looks exactly the same in every single photo.
Oh, I love that. What's Quinn's online handle?
Quinn's what?
Her username on her Instagram page where you're posting all the photos of her.
Oh, we don't actually post them anywhere. I mean, we'll put one in the family group, but other than that, they're just really for us. For Clodagh, but us.
Oh my god, Quinn should have her own Instagram account for those photos. People would love it. Look, I'm the first one here. So, look, Belle has her own one.
Oh, Belle has her own Instagram account. Look, I mean, she's 3. She should know how to work it.
Oh, well, she's not actually in charge of it herself yet. I run it for her.
Oh, okay, so it's not actually like her account. It's, you know, an account of her.
Yes, and honestly, it's such a lovely online scrapbook for her. Look, from the very day she was born, I've posted every single day a photo of her.
Oh, I see. Is that number right?
Mm-hmm.
53,000 followers.
That's right.
What's that, like, all family or something? How do you know that many people?
Oh, God, no. I'd say only 30 to 40 of those are actually like close friends and family. The rest are just followers.
Oh, so this isn't a private account. This is out for the public to see.
Yes, that's right. You know, for anyone looking for like, you know, cute toddler clothes ideas, you know, just follow her and you get one every day.
Oh, and what's that mean? Subscribe here.
Oh, well, these are just the public photos, but if you subscribe, then you get like behind the scenes access to like all the other photos of her.
You sell photos of Belle to strangers?
No. Part of the subscription is that you just get access to more albums with lots more beautiful toddler clothes ideas. You know, they're just more for the avid fans.
And exactly what kind of photos do these avid fans get to see once they've paid?
Honestly, it's pretty much kind of exactly the same. There's just more of them. So this photo of Belle in Mallorca last month, you get this one photo on the grid, but if you subscribe, you get all the other photos of her around the pool that day.
You're using a photo of Belle in a swimsuit to entice people to pay for more photos of her in that swimsuit.
Oh, well, she actually changed multiple times during the day, so it's not just the one swimsuit you're paying to see her in. You get lots of different swimsuits. It's great for like fashion ideas and clothes ideas, you know?
I mean, speaking on a broad spectrum here, so if it's mostly parents looking for clothing ideas for their toddlers, you must have quite a high female following.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't really look at that.
Do you know, some of those photos of Belle when she was a baby are gorgeous. Do you mind if I just look at those just to get some ideas for Quinn?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Thanks.
Quinn, stand up, darling. You're going to crease your dress.
Are you aware that of your 50,000 followers, 85% of them are men?
Really? Can't be.
I'm really interested to know exactly what's the following that subscribes, like who's actually paying for additional photos of your 3-year-old?
Oh, I don't actually know who subscribes. It's all anonymous, you know, just to protect the identity of those people.
Right, yeah, you better make sure that you protect that 35 to 55-year-old male demographic that are buying photos of your 3-year-old rather than protecting your actual toddler that's being sold online.
It's not as black and white as that. There's a lot of shades of grey, you know? Not everyone gets this Insta life, you know? Not everyone understands it.
Oh no, I understand perfectly fine, okay? I understand that one day you're going to be crying over your breakfast wondering why Belle no longer talks to you. Oh, God, Marjorie, just be cool. Be cool. For God's sake, you're a manager. You're a manager of a nursery. You know what you're doing. Just be cool.
Hi, you must be Marjorie.
Yes, I'm Marjorie, and you must be Janice.
It's lovely to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Oh, well, oh, good, I hope. Truth be told, I've heard nothing about you.
Well, that's really what this meeting's all about, isn't it? Getting to know one another.
Yes. I mean, if I'm being honest, I've been a little bit apprehensive about this meeting.
Why?
The way you worded it in the email about not wanting to discuss anything, you know, over email, that only had to be face-to-face, made me worry this was going to be a bit confrontational.
No, not at all. The reason I wanted to discuss it face-to-face rather than via email is because things can get lost in translation that way, and I didn't want us to misunderstand each other and then get off on the wrong foot considering we're going to be working together.
Oh, God, thank God. Phew. Honestly, when I was reading that email, I thought I was going to meet you. You're going to be like, you know...
See, and that's why we had to meet in person, so there was no misunderstandings between us.
I think meeting in person was a fab idea. In fact, you are completely different to how I imagined you to be.
Oh, really? In what way?
Roger said that you and him go way back, and considering what a turd bag he is, I was expecting you to be kind of cut from the same cloth. But, you know, you're nothing like that. I thought you were going to be really scary.
I'm not scary, I promise you.
No, you are absolutely lovely. And obviously we're here to discuss, you know, who should be manager, because Roger's left it up to us.
I understand Reese took himself out of the running.
Yes, obviously he's only been manager for a few months, so he was happy to just step back and support me because I've been manager for quite a few years.
That was very good of him.
He is a good egg. So, look, I've worked in the nursery for 15 years. I've been manager for many of those. I understand you've worked in the nursery just shy of 8, is that right?
That's right.
Okay, well, if I can be frank, I would love nothing more than to manage this new nursery, but with your full support. And obviously, because of this merge, it's so important for you and I to have a great working relationship.
Right.
Listen, I've been working my backside off for years. I've been passed over again and again for a board member position, but being a manager is everything to me, and I would love nothing more than to run this new facility. I think it could be amazing. The coming together of us both would be incredible, and I would love to steer this ship.
I see.
And if I'm being honest, I think Roger, not only is he too cowardly to pick someone himself, he's done this so that he's hoping we'll create some sort of tension here. But there's none, is there? We get along great. And the fact you wanted to discuss this face-to-face tells me that you are a good person, because you didn't want us to get off on the wrong foot either. So it would mean the world to me if I did have your support when going forward with this, because I've worked so hard for it.
I see.
So you were on board then? You'll support me being the manager of this new place?
No.
No.
No. Just because you've been a manager longer doesn't make you a better one.
No, I didn't mean that.
And you're right. Roger and I do go way back. So the fact that you're choosing to speak badly about him to me tells me you don't know your audience at all. What kind of manager would that make you?
I meant like you don't seem like the kind of person that was associated with Roger.
And what kind of person's that? Someone driven? Ambitious? Or should I be more like you and just sit in my office and scroll on my phone all day?
Hold up a minute, I don't do that.
Marjorie, when I sat down, I told you that I've heard all about you. I know all about your days of just scrolling aimlessly on your dating apps.
Right, your information's really outdated there, because I don't do that anymore.
Right, because you're now dating the owner's son. Really, you don't need to do any work at all now, considering you've got a walking wallet as your partner.
Excuse me, I'm not dating Reese for his money.
Oh, it must be because of the lovely family he comes from. You know, the one you were speaking so wonderfully about earlier.
It ain't got nothing to do with his family either, okay? I'm just dating him because I like him.
I hear that dating him caused some problems between you and a staff member. Such a shame that you would prioritise your love life over the people you work with.
Okay, hold up. Right, yes, Shara and I did have a falling out, but that was nothing to do with my dating life, okay? That was something totally separate.
Right. It was because you didn't approve of somebody your staff member was dating, which, if I'm being honest, that's none of your business, is it?
Excuse me, it was my business, okay? Because Shara is actually a very good friend of mine.
So you confuse business and pleasure. That also doesn't make for a very good manager, does it?
I don't confuse the two, okay? I just care about my staff and their well-being.
So much so that you insert yourself into their private lives and even interfere with their work by shipping them off to a different nursery simply because you don't want to see them anymore. I'm sorry, Marjorie, but there is no way I can let someone like you manage my staff.
Right, this has all been taken way out of context, okay? I support my staff. Yes, the way we fell out wasn't great, okay? But you never have to worry about anything like that happening ever again.
Well, luckily, my staff don't have to worry about you ever relapsing into a villain era again because you will never be manager.
Well, I'm not just going to stand back and let you have it either, okay? My staff deserve my support.
And my staff deserve mine. I guess we're at a stalemate.
I guess we are.
I guess it'll be up to Roger to decide. I wonder who he's going to pick once I tell him about your glowing review of him.
I hate her. God, has she got good hair. That did not go well. I need to go talk to Autumn.
Excuse me, Marjorie?
Yes, Martha. Oh, no, I'm Martha. What did I say? You said Martha. Martha's my little one. I'm Martha. Those two are still... It's by the by. What can I do for you? It's about Martha's settling in sessions. I see. What about them? I just wanted to check. Is the first one an hour? Yes. The first settling in session will just be an hour. And will Martha be by herself for that? Yes, you'll bring your little one in, drop her off with us, and she'll stay with us for the hour by herself. Oh, no, I was actually referring to myself. You know, will Martha get an hour to herself? Sorry, when you said Martha, I thought you was talking about Martha. No, I weren't talking about Martha. I was talking about Martha. Autumn did warn me about this. Speaking of which, I do just need to go and speak to her. So, you have a lovely day. Sorry, there were just one more thing. Okay. How long's the second settling in session? So the second settling in session will be 2 hours, and just to preempt your next question, the third settling in session will be 3 hours. I see, and Martha is on her own for all of those. Both mother and daughter will be on their own during this. So Martha is going to be in the room without you, with a teacher, during which time you can take all the time you need for yourself. Go shopping, have a cup of coffee. You'll be on your own. Thanks for the suggestion, Marjorie, but I really were just referring to my daughter there. Silly me. Sorry, just before you go. Yes, Martha. Martha is my daughter. Yeah, my mistake. Martha. Almost, you're so close to getting it right. I'm so close to losing my patience as well. If Martha should start crying, should I leave the room or should I just stay there with Martha? Do you know, when it comes to that, we always say that if your little one starts crying, we understand it can be hard, but it's better to drop and go, because the longer you hang around, the more you're drawing out that goodbye process. So we say, if your little one cries, it's fine. Drop them with their key person. Their key person knows exactly what they're doing. Leave them to do their job, and you go off and come back when we agreed. I mean, I did kind of assume that already, so... You were talking about you, weren't you? Well, obviously, because it's a given that my little one's going to cry. Of course I was talking about myself. Make it make sense, Marjorie. She ain't even started yet, and she's racked herself up a massive 3 staff members who will now no longer interact with her. Right, Charlie, I'm just about to call Martha's mum just to book in those settling in sessions. Remind me again, why didn't you want to be her key worker? You know you love that.
You'll see.
Hello?
Hi, are you okay? This is Saoirse calling from the nursery.
Oh, hello, you alright?
Yeah, I'm grand, thanks. I was just calling to book in the settling in sessions for Martha.
Which Martha?
The baby one?
Oh, right, I just got a bit confused because you said Martha and I was like, well, I'm not coming in for settling in sessions. Martha is...
Sorry, I thought I said Martha.
Told you.
Anyway. So basically the first one is where you come in and we do like the paperwork, and Martha can just explore the room. And then we have 3 after that where she comes in by herself. So I was just calling to basically get those in the diary.
Yeah, no worries, fire away, let's do it.
Okay, so obviously her first day is the first week of October. So I thought if we started all this maybe mid-September, would that be okay with you?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Grand. Okay, so the first one obviously is just for the paperwork, about half an hour. Are you free Thursday the 12th of September?
Thursday, September 12th.
Yeah, at 9:30. The kids will just be like kind of in free play, so Martha can just go off and toddle with them while we're going through the paperwork.
That's a bit early for me. Do you have anything around about 11:30?
That's right, when we're sitting the babies down, getting them ready for lunch. It's gonna be absolute carnage. How's 11?
11 o'clock should be fine. I can drop her there and then go and have some brunch.
Oh, no, you'd be staying. This is on the first one, it's the paperwork one.
Oh, then no, it's alright. We can't do 11.
How's it going? How's 2:30?
Oh, 2:30. I don't know about that. That's Martha's nap time.
Oh, it's grand. She can nap here if she wants. We got cots.
You've got cots for adults to nap in?
I'm sorry, which Martha are we talking about?
Me. 2:30 is me nap time.
What sort of time are you likely to wake up from your nap?
About 2:45.
You can't just move that 15-minute nap to a different part of the day, no?
No, I couldn't possibly. Such a shame, that.
Okay, how's 3 o'clock?
To be honest, when I wake up from my nap, I'm a bit peckish. I'm normally around 3 o'clock.
Do you know what? Let's just do 11:30, okay? It would be absolute chaos, but probably not as chaotic as she's trying to book this call in. So let's do 11:30. 11:30, okay?
Yeah, sure, 11:30. Remind me of the date again.
Thursday, the 12th of September.
Okay, I'll write it in. Oh no, we're on holiday that day.
Doing well.
Charlie, you better run.
Right, babies, I hope we're all hungry. Let's start handing out these lunches. And, uh-oh.
What's up?
Celia's bowl isn't here.
Oh, maybe it's still in the kitchen. Chef might have just forgotten to bring it in.
No, because we have 6 babies in and we have 6 bowls, except they're all yellow non-dietary requirement bowls.
We have 6 babies and she served 6 meals.
Yeah, there are 6 babies here and 6 bowls. If there were 6 babies and 5 bowls, that'd be fine. I'm like, oh, it's fine. She's forgotten Celia's meal. But there are 6 babies and 6 bowls, which means she's catered for all 6 babies, but there's no celiac meal for Celia. Which means
either Chef has forgotten to make a gluten-free meal for Celia, or
one of us forgot to put on the board for Chef this morning that Celia's in today.
oh God, and if we have forgotten to write Celia's name on the board and lunch is already here.
She'd have to remake it. She'd have to make an entire meal after the lunch has already been served.
Oh my God, I feel sick. Oh, I feel sick. Right, let's figure this out. Who wrote the numbers on the board last night?
I did.
Okay, think back. You were in the kitchen last night. Under babies, on Wednesday, you wrote 6, correct?
Correct.
And you also wrote in the same column in red, Celia, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you did?
Mm-hmm.
You're sure? Right, it's okay. Look, all you got to do, walk into the kitchen, have a look if it's on the board, and if you haven't written it up, all you got to do is come clean. No, lie. What? Chef is literally on lunch right now, okay? If that name is not on that board, then you better write it on that board and make it out like Chef was the one who was in the wrong and she forgot to do it.
Isn't that like the very definition of gaslighting? I mean, my God, that might even cost her her job.
It's either her job or hair in your food for the rest of your time here because you have to tell Chef she has to cut a lunch break short to come and remake a meal because you forgot to put Celia's name on the board. Is that what you want?
Good God, no. I really don't have that much money, okay? I'm going to be working until I'm 90, okay? I need this job. I can't have hair in my food for the rest of my life.
Then you need to get your butt in that kitchen right now and get Celia's name on that board while she's still out at lunch.
Okay.
Can I help you? No. Why are you in my kitchen?
I was just,
What?
I did write Celia on the board. I knew it. I knew I wouldn't forget something like that. Ha! It was you. You forgot to put Celia's meal in there, not me. It was you.
I beg your sweet pardon?
I mean,
You've come in here to gloat that I did my job wrong? No. So Celia hasn't got a meal?
no.
Well, I guess a 5-minute lunch break is better than nothing. I'll whip something up now.
Thanks, Chef.
So?
I had written Celia on the board.
Yes, that's amazing! Why should I say sad?
I think I'm still going to be getting her in my lunch for the rest of my time here.
Right, so I understand you're here to go through the paperwork for when Martha starts here.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in the middle of September, but I was on holiday that week. But I don't know why they moved it up so soon.
Yeah, truthfully, I'm not sure why it's been booked this early either, to be honest. I mean, Martha doesn't start for about a month and a half.
Who knows? I understand you're going to be Martha's key worker.
Yes, that's right. It was meant to be Charlotte, and then for whatever reason she wasn't able to do it. Then it was going to be Saoirse, and for whatever reason she wasn't able to do it. So it's now been passed to me. So I will be Martha's key worker.
Lovely. Are Charlotte and Saoirse around?
No, they both booked a last-minute annual leave for today, actually. Oddly enough.
Oh, it's a shame I won't see them.
Oh, never mind. You'll see them at the other settling in sessions, and obviously when Martha starts.
And I'm not going to see much of Marjorie or Autumn either, am I?
Why is that?
Because they said I get a key worker as well.
Sorry, you get a key worker?
Yeah, they said that because they're spread so thinly amongst all the other grown-ups here, they wanted me to have like my own specialised person that I could go to with any questions or queries. So Agatha is my new key worker.
They said that to you?
Yeah, well, Marjorie emailed it and she said because they're just so busy, they wouldn't have time for me and they want me to have like a really good experience. So if I have any questions or queries or anything, never to bother them because they wouldn't be able to give me the treatment I deserve. Always go to Agatha.
Well, that's definitely new. I'll have to bring it up with them.
Oh, am I the first person to receive this type of treatment? How lovely.
Anyway, let's start with the paperwork. So, first of all, we're on to the dietary requirements. Does Martha have any special dietary needs?
Chicken can sometimes give me a dodgy tummy. I don't like bananas. I'm not a fan of tomatoes either. But then again, I guess that's more of a preference, isn't it?
I'm sorry, why are you telling me about what you're allergic to and what you like to eat?
You asked about Martha's dietary requirements, I'm telling you.
Exactly, I asked about Martha's. Why are you telling me about yours?
You said Martha. I'm Martha.
I assumed when I said Martha, you'd know I was speaking about your daughter, given the fact that she is the one who's going to be eating here.
Well, you should have made that clearer.
That wasn't clear.
No, because you said my name.
But I also said your daughter's name.
No, my daughter's name is Martha. You said Martha, okay? How on earth was I supposed to know that you weren't talking about her dietary needs?
Why in God's green earth would I need your dietary needs?
It's called having a conversation with somebody, okay? You are not very good at it. You need to practice you. This is not very VIP treatment.
And just like that, the timing of the annual leave and the new key worker position all make sense.
Hi, Sophie, you alright? Morning, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Right, in you go, little one. Is Janie okay? Yeah, she's great. I was wondering if I can ask you a favour. Yeah, sure. So I've been meaning to ask for months. Your parents' evening all those months back when Chef put on that really tasty chicken curry. Yeah. Would you mind getting me the recipe for that? You want the recipe? Yeah, because honestly, it tasted so good. So if you can get me the recipe, I can go home and give it a crack myself. Okay. Well, yeah, sure. I'll try and get it for you at some point. Well, we've actually got some friends coming over this weekend to stay with us, and I'd love it if I could make it for them. So, would you mind trying to get me the recipe by the end of today? Today?
Chef's not gonna like that.
Yeah, today, if possible. Sure. I can nip into Chef right after you've left.
Another one bites the dust.
Okay, great. Well, I'll come and collect it tonight when I get Jamie. So, I'll see you later. Okay, Gran. Bye.
So, Chef's not gonna be happy with you.
When is she ever? God save me, bloody milk is curdling. Chef? What? Oh, right. So there's a parent that absolutely loved the taste of the curry that you made for parents' evening, and they're wondering if they could just have the recipe. What? Are you saying what for dramatic effect, or do you actually need me to repeat it all? I don't need you to repeat nothing. You've come in here to disturb me while I'm trying to cook, to ask me for a recipe. Yeah, but only because a parent absolutely loved your food, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It took me a long time to come up with that recipe, and a parent thinks they can just take it and make it theirs. If it's for their child, that would be a different matter, but it's for them. They ain't going to steal nothing from me. Well, Jamie loved it too. Jamie loved my curry that night, did she? Yeah, like you said, you know, if it's for a child, then you have to give up the recipe. So can I have it for Janie? Sasha. My name? Close enough. Jamie wasn't there that night because she was sick with COVID at home along with her mother. Her dad was stood by the curry all night, wolfing it all down like there was no tomorrow because he was going to be staying at a friend's that night and he was worried they wouldn't feed him, so he had to eat to stock up for the next morning too. Well, that is incredibly bad luck.
It is for you. You lied to me. Do you know what we do to liars in prison?
So, how did it go?
It looks like we're both getting hair in our food for the rest of our time here.
At least she uses coconut shampoo.
Hey, Carly.
Ah, hey Eric.
Oh, I was thinking,
Yeah.
if you didn't have any plans next week, did you want to go and get that ice cream?
Oh, I've got a lot on at the moment, so maybe another time.
Yeah, no worries. No is a full sentence, so I won't ask again until you're ready. In fact, I won't ask. You ask when you're ready.
Great. Thanks, Eric.
No worries. I'm still going to go for that ice cream anyway.
Enjoy your ice cream.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Delia.
You don't have to be scared of me.
I'm not scared of you.
Are you sure? You're acting scared.
No.
You should really be.
I?
I'm messing with you.
Oh, phew. For a minute there, I thought you were going to live up to your, dangerous Delia nickname.
I hate that nickname.
Oh, God, this is it.
You are so easy. I love that nickname.
Why would you like that nickname?
Because when people think you're dangerous, they don't come near you.
You don't want people to come near you?
Mm-mm. I don't like people.
Oh, I wish I felt more like that.
Because you have no friends?
I've got a friend.
Correction. You have no real life friends.
My online friend is a real friend. I have no friends.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know.
I'm a loser.
No. Losers are people who hang out with their friends, even though they can't stand them, simply because they just can't be on their own.
People do that?
Yeah. They would rather be around people they don't like than just being by themselves. There's a lot to be said for people like you and me who just like our own company.
I do like my own company.
Me too. I've met a lot of people, but honestly, I'm the most interesting person I know.
You can say that.
Did anyone stop me?
Do you know, I think I'm kind of interesting too.
So then what do you need friends for? Be interesting on your own. It's great in the imagination.
Alright. Thanks.
And for what it's worth, I think you're interesting too.
Really? Do you want to go get an ice cream with me?
No.
Yeah, cool. Do you know what? I've got too many friends up here to keep up with now anyway.
Okay, Lila, go in. Morning. Good morning, Lila. How are we today? Good, thank you. Lila, go play with your friends. I need to talk to your teacher. Everything okay? Yeah, just a quick thing. I have tickets to a monster truck show this weekend, and I was wondering if you were free Saturday night. Oh, well that's very sweet, but monster trucks aren't really my thing. Oh heavens, no, I wasn't inviting you. God, no. I was wondering if you're free to babysit Lila this weekend. Oh, okay, sorry, I completely misunderstood that. No, sorry, I actually don't babysit. What do you mean you don't babysit? I have children of my own, so any spare time I have is spent with them. Oh, well, couldn't you just leave them with their dad this weekend so you can come and babysit? No, I'm so sorry, I've babysat a couple times in the past, but that was only when the parent really needed somebody and they had nobody else, but it's a general rule of thumb. I just don't babysit because obviously I have my own children. I need to be spending all of my time with them. Oh, sorry, I just assumed you like working with children. No, I do. I love working with children. I love my job. But you don't like working with them outside of the nursery? That's not what I said. I just meant that, I'm at work all day, so any spare time I have, I like to spend with my children. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm glad I know now. It's good to know that that's where you stand on the matter. Okay. Anyway, where's Saoirse? I'll ask her instead. Oh, Saoirse won't be able to either. Why?
Social made it a rule of thumb many years ago that she never babysits. Plus, she now has a baby of her own, so I know for a fact that she definitely won't be free.
Very well, I'll ask Winter then. Winter has no children of his own, okay? Surely he's free to babysit.
You're right, he has no children of his own. But he does make it a rule that he doesn't babysit either.
Why?
It's more that he just doesn't want to spend any additional time with the parents than anything else.
Oh my god, okay. Carly?
Oh, Carly no longer babysits either after she was asked to climb into a cot and hug a baby to sleep, and she damaged her pelvic bone climbing in.
Oh, for goodness sake. Fine, I'll ask Autumn. No, not Autumn, that was a stupid thing to say. Would Marjorie do it?
Marjorie doesn't even like coming in the rooms, let alone babysitting in her free time. I don't think you'll get a yes from her either.
Chef?
I mean, if you're brave enough to ask her.
No, not today. So is that it? I'm out of options. I'm in a building full of nursery staff and there's nobody here who can babysit?
There is one person that might.
Ground rules. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't pick up after your child. If they're not asleep in bed in the next 15 minutes, I will not be entertaining them. I am here to sit on the sofa and ensure nobody breaks in and takes them. Is that clear? Do you know, why don't you just take the Monster Truck tickets and have a nice evening? Work like a charm. Have a nice time.
Come on, Gemma, let's go.
That's it, kids. Wake up, shake up, here we go. Wake up, shake up, here we go. That's it, move your arms like Aggie does. No, Gemma. Right, preschool, you carry on. Gemma, would you like to go and join your friends? It's a great way to start the day. Do wake up, shake up, there you go.
Go on this way, I'll see you later. Love you.
That's it, Gemma. The Aggie dance, the Aggie dance.
How do you dance like that?
Oh, all in the hips, really. Gotta have some nice loose hips.
No, I meant like, how do you dance like that without getting embarrassed?
Well, I am dancing in front of a group of people who defecate on themselves all day, every day, so it's rather hard to feel any kind of embarrassment.
Fair, but like, don't you get a bit like embarrassed, you know, parents walking in?
Not at all. We do this every morning. They're bound to see it sooner or later.
Yeah, no, look, like, I see the birds all doing it. Women, ladies, genteel lady folk, I see them doing it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean is, like, you know, just between us geezers, like, don't get a little bit embarrassed, you know, as a man, you dance with a group of kids.
No. Whether or not it's a man doing it, I don't really see the relevance.
Oh, come on, you know, women, they like a dance and, you know, they get a boogie, you know, we blokes, aren't we, you know, this whole line of work, it's a bit more for the females, isn't it?
Females.
Women, okay, look, all I'm saying is, you know, men dancing around with a group of kids, it's, you don't look at yourself and think, oh, my life choices?
No, I don't.
No? I mean, honestly, if I got to this stage in my life and I was, you know, prancing around with a group of, 2-year-olds on a Thursday morning, I'd be a bit, where'd I go wrong in life? But, you know, to each their own, whatever makes you happy.
I'm very curious. Where have your life choices led you? What is it you do?
Oh, well, I'm in between jobs, you know. I won't just accept any old job offer. And in my last place, we didn't see eye to eye, so, you know, I jumped ship.
The way I heard it is that you were very much asked to walk the plank.
Still not as embarrassing as dancing around with a load of toddlers, though.
If you say so.
My sweet, is that the thermometer you asked for?
Thank you, my love. My wife.
How the hell did you learn that?
Believe it or not, those dance moves that you called embarrassing are what caught her attention at last year's staff Halloween party.
So it's all in the hips, you say?
All in the hips, yep. You gotta keep them loose.
Good evening.
Hello, Jonathan, would you like to go get your stuff out of your tray? Your mother's here.
Oh, before he does that, I just have a few things I need to go over with you.
Yeah, okay. Jonathan, it's all right. Hang fire. You carry on drawing. I'll call you when we're ready. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to go over some of the things I saw on the app today.
Yeah, certainly. What did you need to go over?
Well, since he's alone, I can take my phone out. It says he ate all of his breakfast. Is that correct?
Yes. He had 2 bowls of cereal, ate them all.
Great, thank you. It then says he only ate half of his morning snack. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. But to be honest, he didn't look like he was enjoying the carrot sticks too much. So, yes, he only had about half.
Right, okay. It then says that he went on to eat all of his lunch. Is that correct?
Yes, he ate all his lunch. Sorry, was there something that was connecting all of these? Was there a question you had about what was recorded on the app?
No, I just wanted to make sure that what I was reading on the app was correct.
Yeah, well then, to save you the time of going through the afternoon snack and the tea, whatever was recorded on the app is exactly what Jonathan ate.
I see. So Jonathan did have all of his snack and 3/4 of his tea.
As I just said, yes, everything that's recorded on his app for the meals is exactly what he ate.
So all in 3/4.
Yes.
Got it. It also says here that Jonathan napped for 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Do you have a question regarding the nap, or is it just to see if that's correct?
I do have a question, yes. Did he actually nap for 1 hour and 45 minutes?
Yes, just like his meals, what we've recorded for his nap is also accurate.
So it was 1 hour and 45.
Yes, it was 1 hour and 45 minute nap he had.
Great, got it. Now it also says that Jonathan had 3 nappy changes today. Is that correct?
Yes, he had 3 nappy changes today.
Right, okay. And also,
Look, just to save you and I a lot of time and energy, everything that's recorded on that app is what happened today.
okay. So even the...
Everything, literally everything that I recorded on the app for Jonathan today is exactly what happened, okay? You are literally getting a play-by-play of what has happened while he's been here. There is nothing that is on there that didn't happen today.
Okay. It's just that for his daily diary, it says that he painted a picture of a monster.
Well, that didn't happen.
Yes, it did. Look, it's recorded here. Jonathan painted a picture of a monster.
Carly, when I asked you to record that daily diary for Jonathan, why on earth have you written that he painted a picture of a monster?
Because that's what it looked like to me.
So what, he did paint this picture or he didn't?
No, Jonathan definitely painted it. It's just that, you told me it was you.
I'm sorry, your apprentice looked at this picture of me and recorded that it was a monster?
Okay, I am sorry that was recorded incorrectly, but to be fair, you do have 3 heads.
Okay, so Carly, this is the first parents' evening where you're actually going to be taking the lead with one of the parents.
Yeah, I know.
And how are you feeling about it?
To be honest, I'm a bit nervous.
Don't be. You've watched me do it for years. All you need to remember is all the things you need to go through with the parents.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they are?
Yes, so when they first sit down, I'm going to briefly explain the EYFS framework. Then, with that, I'm then going to go through how their little one is developing in terms of their personal, social and emotional development, their communication and language, and their physical development.
Okay.
Then I'm going to talk to them about activities their little one's doing, you know, the sort of things that kind of piques their interest.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to go over, like, you know, generally how their little one has settled in and how I think they're doing here.
Okay, great.
So I got it right?
No,
What?
that was totally wrong.
But you were nodding and smiling along.
Yeah, because I thought it was really lovely how much thought you'd given to it, but you can't do that.
I have watched you do that year on year. You've always gone through all that stuff with them.
What's the first thing I always do? I always ask if they have any questions first.
How can they have questions first if you haven't gone through all that stuff with them beforehand?
Because all that stuff you just said doesn't make an iota of difference to the questions that they've already arrived with in their head.
Right, so they're going to ask me questions first, and then I'm going to go through all that stuff that I've just said. What the? You said I have to ask the questions first, and now you're saying that I don't do that at all. What is going on?
Carly, you have 10 minutes per parent, okay? If you answer all the questions they have first and then go through all of that stuff separately, you're there for half an hour.
So if I can't answer all the questions first and then go through all that stuff, what am I supposed to do?
So what you're going to do is ask them if they have any questions, and then you're going to incorporate all that other stuff into the answers that you're giving them.
How do you mean?
Okay, so one of the most popular questions we're asked on Parents' Evening is, do they have any friends, okay? Not only can you answer that question, but you can relate it back to their personal, social, and emotional development, so you're linking the two in, so you don't have to just talk about their friendship and then afterwards make it one answer.
Oh, okay. So what if the parent has no questions to begin with?
If they have no questions to begin with, then great, dive into all the other stuff you already mentioned.
Okay, I think I got this. Questions, link it to the EYFS. No questions, just dive straight into the EYFS.
Perfect.
Whoa. What if they have loads and loads and loads of questions?
Then you say, oh, my goodness, we flew through that 10 minutes so fast, didn't we? Well, if you think of any more questions, ask me tomorrow and I'll let you go because I know your little one's probably really tired and wants to go to bed. Also, I can just see a queue piling up in the hallway, so I'll get on to the next parents now.
Okay, so I basically got to kick them out.
Politely, but yes, otherwise we end up with the great backlog of 2018, and to be honest, I think we've all still got PTSD from that night.
Oh, my God, you must have been there quite late. Was it really bad?
Yeah. Marjorie started handing out water and blankets.
Why is Carly hiding in the book corner?
Hi, Kylie. Kylie!
Figures.
Carly, look up! Look up at me! Carly, please see me. Oh, hi, Reese.
Eric, you're not having much luck with Carly.
No, I asked her out for ice cream, but she said no, so I'm respecting her boundaries.
That's good. Glad to see you've been paying attention to things we've been saying to you.
I think I preferred it more when I didn't know about rejection.
We were teaching you about consent.
Same thing for me. Rejection left, right and centre, so no consent anywhere.
Right, well, look, Eric, you're only 17.
Oh, don't remind me, okay? I know I've got a biological clock and it's ticking. Okay, I'm going to be a spinster left on the shelf.
No, Eric, what I meant is that I'm 38, okay? I'm 21 years older than you and I've only literally just met the love of my life, okay? Trust me, you've got time.
I do?
Yeah, okay, you don't need a girlfriend right this second.
Ooh, talking about girlfriends, are we?
Lack of, in my case.
Oh, sweetie pie, you don't need a girlfriend. In fact, even if you got one, they wouldn't have been your first kiss anyway.
I've never actually kissed a girl, so a girlfriend would be my first kiss.
No, sweetie, I'm going to tell you what I tell my Robert every single day. It doesn't matter how many girls you kiss when you grow up because I will always have been your first.
Eh?
That's what I always tell my son. It doesn't matter what girl comes into his life one day and claims that she's his first kiss because I know that I was actually always his first.
Okay.
And it's exactly the same for both of you. For the two of you, your mums were your first kiss.
Oh.
So, darling, don't fret about trying to find a girlfriend to have your first kiss with because the truth is, you've already had it with your mummy.
Really? Is that true? I've had my first kiss already and it was my mum?
No, Eric, do not listen to her, okay? She is what society calls a boy mum.
Oh. Does that make my mum a boy mum?
No, Eric, boy mums are strangely creepy and possessive when it comes to their sons, okay? And then you've just got mums who are mothers to boys, okay? My mum was certainly the latter. I'm sure yours is too.
Oh, right. You know, I think my mum is a boy mum.
Really?
Yeah, she's quite like possessive, you know, don't like me making friends or going nowhere or being with anyone, you know. She always likes to be back by a certain time and at home all the time.
Oh. Why is she so possessive?
She said it's to kind of keep me safe from some certain people in our family. She don't really want them to find me, you know, just to kind of protect me from the weirdos in the family.
To be fair, every family's got their odd ones in it, so it does make sense.
Anyway, I've got to go. Got to update my journal. Turns out I have had my first kiss and it was my mum.
As long as that's as far as it goes, okay? You can't tell anybody that.
Morning, Charlotte. Good morning, Christian. How are we today? You
he's okay, although we're having a few issues with his skin at the moment. Oh, okay, what's happening with Christian's skin? So I don't know if you've changed the flannels that you're using here, but he's coming home with much more irritated skin every night. No, we haven't changed the flannels here. I mean, it's the same flannels we've had for a while, but they're washed every single day. I see. So have you changed what you're washing them with, maybe? Like the fabric softener? No, we haven't changed the fabric softener or anything. No, we're still washing the flannels with the exact same thing. Oh, what about the sun cream then? Are you using different sun cream? Same sun cream we've always used for him. Okay, well maybe then it's not something going physically on his skin. Maybe it's something he's ingesting, you know, maybe it's an allergy. Potentially could be that. Has he changed his diet at home at all? Because the menu here on the 4-weekly rotation has remained the same while he's been here. No, it's nothing from home. It's always at the end of the day when he leaves here. It's here he's leaving irritated skin. There's something happening here. Oh, right. I see. Okay. I wonder, are the staff giving him kisses? Oh, no. The staff aren't kissing the children, no. I don't know what it is then. So for today, could you keep a diary of everything that touches his face? Everything that touches his face? Yes, because like I say, he's coming home every day with his irritated skin and I need to know what it is. Okay, I mean, he is a small child. I mean, pretty much everything he picks up is near his face. Well, then we'll have a nice long list by the end of the day, and then what I want to do from there is start removing things from that list that go near his face. Kind of like a food diary, except with the toys, the teddies, the blankets, everything. I mean, there's a lot of toys in the room, and pretty much all of them go in his mouth. Well, then we're going to find out which one of those toys is doing this, okay? So, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so your friend's fingers are the first thing to go in your mouth. Let's record that. Evening? Good evening. So, have we got the list? We have a list, but it was very, very difficult to record everything that Christian picked up and put near his face because it pretty much was the whole room. Okay, great. You go get it. I'll get him ready to leave. Okay. Hello, my little Christian bear. Oh, I just have to smudge that nose. Smudge, 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 smudge. Oh, give those cheeks a smudge and don't pull away. I just want to make sure your face is clean. Oh. Oh, is that the list? I'm going to add you licking your finger and aggressively smudging his face to the list. And then when it comes to removing things, I suggest you start from the bottom. Maud? Maud, hello?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. That's why I keep saying your name.
I can see how you may get confused. Maud and Agatha certainly do sound alike.
Oh, Agatha, of course. Sorry, I wasn't done.
No, that felt like a natural stopping point. What is it?
I'm here to collect Mason.
Good for you.
Wait, hello?
I thought you were done.
No, I'm here to collect Mason. So,
congratulations.
wait, no, I haven't finished.
There's more.
I've barely said anything as there is for you to complain about there being more. Okay, I'm here to collect Mason. Would you mind going to get him, please? Now I'm done.
Okay. No.
Excuse me.
You're clicking at me?
Yes. What do you mean no? Can you go and get Mason, please?
Go and get him yourself. You had legs enough to walk into the building. I'm sure you can make it the 10 feet down the corridor.
Excuse me, but there is a sign on the door that says you have a case of lice in the baby room.
That's correct.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to risk going down there to collect Mason and catching lice, okay? You can do it.
Mason is in the toddler room. The lice is located in the baby room.
I don't care, okay? It's in the building.
As are you.
Yes, but I've only come in as far as reception, okay? I'd like you to go and get Mason, please.
And I'd like you to step away from my desk before I launch myself over it.
What I'm asking for isn't unnecessary, okay? I'm simply asking that you go down there and collect Mason because I don't want to go in and risk catching lice.
If you are going to catch the lice, which I very much doubt you will since you're not going to be in the baby room rolling around the floor, it will be from Mason himself. So whether or not I go and collect him is irrelevant. If he has it, he's going to pass it to you either way.
This is absurd. I shouldn't have to risk my safety and catch lice just so I can come and collect my child.
And I should. My child's all grown up. I've paid my dues. Go do your time like everybody else.
Ooh.
And if you ever click at me again, I'll make sure you're unable to click at anybody ever again for the rest of your life. Do have a good day.
Liam, hello. What are you doing out here on your own? Where's your parents? They're inside. Right, my darling, why don't you go take a seat in my office with Autumn, okay? You'll get him something to play with. Thank you. I won't be a minute.
Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right, darling. Bye.
Morning.
Morning, Marjorie.
If you're looking for Liam, he ain't outside where you left him.
What do you mean he's not outside? Where is he?
He's in my office.
Oh, how did he get there?
I took him in there.
Oh, you didn't need to do that.
Sorry, yeah, actually I did.
Why?
Because anybody else could have taken him.
Oh, no, don't worry. He was quite safe. He was right by the door.
But he was on his own, okay? Anyone could have just come along and taken him off somewhere.
Marjorie, they wouldn't have done that. Plus, he wouldn't go with anyone.
First of all, that's not true because look where he is now. He's definitely not where you left him, so he does go off with people.
Well, yes, that's because he trusts you.
Which brings me to my second point, okay? He is 5, all right? To a 5-year-old, all adults are trustworthy because why wouldn't they be?
He knows stranger danger, okay? He knows never to go off with a stranger.
That boy has not been to this nursery for a year, okay? He barely remembers the teachers in the room, let alone the nursery manager who was never in there with him, okay? To him, I am a stranger and I managed to literally pluck him up and put him in a room.
Okay, fine. Look, I take on board what you're saying, okay? But the only reason he was sat on the step is because I was punishing him.
Punishing him?
Yes, on the way here, okay, he kept trailing behind. He wouldn't keep up. So I left him on the naughty step just to think about what he did while I went and did handover.
Right, do you know, I'm not about to judge your parenting because that's actually none of my business, all right? However, neglect on my property firmly is. So don't ever leave him outside by himself again, okay? We got steps in here. You need to put him in a timeout. Do it in the building.
You don't agree with timeouts?
I'm all for a timeout, okay? Children are just small versions of adults, all right? We all need to decompress. We all need a little moment just to chill by ourselves. However, I think putting a child on something called a naughty step, if you're wanting them to behave, it feels a bit counterproductive. So, no, I'm not really on board with that bit. But yeah, let them time out. That's fine.
Big talk coming from somebody who hasn't even got children, okay? I have 2. I'm probably a lot more adept at this than you, so I know what I'm talking about.
Big talk from somebody who's only got 2 kids to look after. I've got a whole building full, plus a qualification, plus weekly training on how to actually do anything with children. So I think I'm a little bit more adept to talk about this than you.
Liam's in your office, you say?
Mm-hmm. With Autumn.
Autumn knows about this.
I haven't told Autumn nothing. However, I have heard a lot of chatter coming from my office. So I'm guessing he's in there chewing her ear off about what's happened this morning. So good luck.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Everything's set up really fast. They might have a few minutes to just chill. Morning. Couldn't even give me a minute. Morning. Everything okay? Oh, yeah. I was just thanking the big man, you know, for bringing me so much peace. I do that too. Every morning I look in the mirror and I say, Lorna, you deserve the bare minimum. And then I just go about my day, hoping for that. Shouldn't it be, you deserve the best? No, if you expect the best and you don't get it, you're so disappointed. Lower your expectations, you're always happy. Why does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Anyway, how's everything going with you and your wife and your little one? Oh, yeah, it's grand. Actually, the
wait list for here is actually quite long, so we'll be coming in soon to register her to go to this nursery. Oh my goodness, registering her already? How fast the time goes. Oh my god, it's absolutely flying. And it doesn't get any slower. Have you given any thought as to how you're going to parent her? I mean, I hadn't given it any thought, but you know, I'm just going to be a parent. No. What type of parent are you going to be? You know, you're going to be quite hard on her, a disciplinarian. Oh, I mean, so Chloe and I grew up in quite strict households, but we don't really want the same for Quinn, but we're not going to be pushovers, you know. We play it by ear, you know. Well, if you're not looking to be strict, might I suggest gentle parenting? You know, I've seen a lot about that, and there's been a lot of positive feedback, so yeah, you know, it'd be something we consider. I swear by it, although don't go by the things you've seen online, a lot of them aren't doing it right. Look, watch me. Lewis, would you like to come here? Lewis, would you like to give me a moment of your time, please? Lewis, if you'd be so kind to just lend me your ears for 2 seconds. Lewis, if you are feeling up to it, I'd love to have 1 moment of your time. Lewis, come over here, please. Oh, hello, darling. See that right there? That was more of a command. You need to ask them if they'd like to come over. But then he'd never have come over. And that's okay, because that's his choice. Okay, so like, if it's dinner or something, you need to come to the table, you just, I give him the option. I say, would you like to come and sit down for your dinner? And if he doesn't want to, that's fine. Really? I mean, from what I've seen from gentle parenting online, I've never seen anyone just give their child the choice of whether or not they want to eat. Like I say, forget what you've seen online. They're all doing it wrong, okay? My way is the way to do it, and it will make your life hassle-free. So if Lewis says he doesn't want to eat there and then, what time will you normally go back to his dinner? Well, dinner is always at 6, but sometimes he'll go back at 7, 8, 9, 10. It's whenever he feels like it, really. 10? You'd let him go back to his dinner at 10? Yes, because that's when his body is ready. It sounds like his body is absolutely starving by that point because he's not been made to sit down and actually consider the meal beforehand. No, you don't make them. That is not what you do. You just... Oh, Lewis, that's not kind. Lewis, that might leave a bruise on Mummy. So I'm going to buy some cream for it, make it all better. In the meantime, why don't you go off and play? See? Hassle-free. Hassle-free, but looks completely painful.
And if you come through here, this is our toddler room. And this is where Julie will be starting with us in November.
I see.
So now you've had a tour of the whole nursery. Did you have any questions for me?
I haven't seen the whole nursery.
Oh, yes, we have. We've explored the whole nursery now.
No, we haven't seen the kitchen.
Oh, yes, we did. That was down the corridor.
Yeah, we walked past it. We didn't go in it.
Oh, well, I'm happy to take you down the corridor and you can pop your head and have a look. That's fine.
Oh, no, I don't want to just put my head in. I want to go into it.
Okay.
And actually talk to the chef. I want to talk to the chef.
Oh, I did hear you. I mean, that might not be possible.
Why isn't that possible?
Well, Chef works solo and with so many mouths to feed, she's busy all of the time. So literally even distracting her for a few seconds, it kind of cuts into her precious time to provide meals for everyone.
A few seconds?
She is literally slammed all day.
Yeah, considering how much I'm going to be paying for fees here, I think I've got every right to go and talk to Chef.
Okay, well, Chef is present for every parent's evening. She always puts out a lovely spread and she loves to go through the menu then and all the food. And
I want to talk to her now.
now?
Yeah, so, come on, let's go.
What? Sorry. You mean now, like right now?
Yes, I've seen the rest of the nursery. I'd like to go and speak to Chef.
Oh, okay, well, if there's any questions you have for Chef, you can just give them to me. I'm sure I know the answers.
I want to talk to Chef.
This close to lunch, she will be so busy. And maybe we can save the questions for another time?
If I'm paying my fees, I'm entitled to talk to whoever I want now. I'm going to go and talk to Chef because I've got some questions for her.
Oh, another one on a power trip because they pay our wages. So if you literally just look down there and you can see the kitchen, and as you can see, Chef is very busy and she won't have time to stop. So just ignore me and walk past me.
Oh, God, I swear this is never ending all the time. Is she going to talk to us or just ignore us? Are you talking about me?
No, sorry, she's talking about me.
Yes, I am talking about you because I walked in and you didn't even acknowledge me, okay? Hello, my child's starting here in November. If they ain't starting till November, what the hell are you doing in my kitchen now?
She just had some questions for you.
So why don't you answer them?
She wanted to talk to you.
What questions? Do you use different colour chopping boards when you're preparing like meat, dairy and veg? You've come in here to question my ability to prepare food. I think I'm allowed to question anything I like considering how much I'm paying you people. Another one on a power trip because she thinks she pays our wages. Right, listen here you. Unless you are an inspector, how dare you come into my kitchen and question my cooking methods, okay? So right now, I want you to leave this kitchen. If you don't, I will shove this spoon so far up there, you will need a dentist to remove it. I will not be paying my fees here, okay? Good luck, you're going to be out of a job soon because you're not getting my money.
That's not how it works.
As for you...
Yeah.
You're meant to be the one that stops morons like that coming into this kitchen.
What if I promise to gatekeep better if you stop putting hair in my food?
Fine.
And sausages.
Fine. You and Saoirse may have hair-free food so long as you both do a good job at not letting parents back here.
Yes! I'm going to tell her the good news.
Wonder what I'll put in it instead.
Huh?
You said I've only got to stop putting hair in your food. Didn't mention anything else.
Oh, God. I think I just made it worse for me and Saoirse.
I like messing with people.
Come on. Morning, Annabelle.
Come on. Oh, what? You want to stop? Why are you stopping?
Oh, you want to talk to Autumn? Sorry, she just really likes you. I have no idea why.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that she's just not very social at all. Literally, she likes nobody.
Right, we should go. Okay, what is it you want to say to Autumn? You want to tell her a secret? Okay, hold on. And... go. What on earth are you doing? I just want to record this. What did you want to tell me, Annabelle? Wait, speak up. Did you just say you have a crush on somebody at school? Well, it's nursery, but it's still very sweet. Oh, the followers are going to love this. Followers. Oh, right, yeah, you can step back now. Yes, on my channel, I've got like over 100,000 followers. Annabelle was just talking about something deeply personal to her. You're going to post that to 100,000 people? Yes, well, it's a family vlogging channel, so I have to show them, you know, all the parts. All the parts. What is it, Annabelle? No, of course I'm going to keep your crush a secret. Annabelle, stop, okay? He's not going to watch my channel, okay? Wait, are you... Oh, you're not processing your feelings properly. Hang on. Okay, hold on. Right. Okay, go on. You cry away. Yes, Mummy is going to post your crush on the internet. That's it. You cry. Oh, sweet stuff. Okay. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love this. Did you manage to get everything you needed from her? Yes, honestly, I was so worried on the drive here because she'd been so well behaved. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have no content. But now we have a secret and a meltdown. I see. So, sure, as you're going into the building anyway, would you mind taking Annabelle with you? Yeah, of course, no problem. Come on, Annabelle. Oh, thank you, Saoirse. How often do you post on your channel? So I try and do one every other day, except sometimes she's in a really good mood, so there isn't much content there because people don't like to just see a happy child. So it's hard. It's hard having a happy child. Where content is concerned, it's so boring. I see. So the kind of content you need is Annabelle's vulnerable moments. Yes, exactly. Those are the moments you can really connect with the audience. Yes, I'm sure your 3-year-old connects deeply with grown adults. Well, I'll let you get on. Oh, I mean, yeah, she's already gone in. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Go! That's it.
Shed a few more tears now. Don't be boring. Oh, sorry, Marjorie? Yes, Pauline. Is Autumn around? No, she's not due in for about another half hour. Is everything all right? Oh, yes, it's fine. It's just I had this little congratulations card for her in winter. Oh, that's very nice of you. I know it's quite late, but I just wanted them to have it. Oh, that's lovely. Well, you can leave it there on a desk if you like. She'll see it as soon as she comes in. Oh, great. It'll be you next. Sorry? You'll be next. Next for what? To get married. Oh, right. You'll be taking that stroll down the aisle. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, surely it must be happening soon. You two have been together forever. We met 6 months ago. Oh, still it feels like you two have been together forever, doesn't it? Yeah, when he's telling me a really boring story, it does feel like I've been sat there listening to him for about 10 years. See, you two are already like a married couple. Not yet, though. Well, when is he going to pop the question? Surely it can't be soon. Oh, I don't know. Look, we've got plenty of time for that, okay? So when it happens, it happens. Oh, well, after that, it'll be babies. Aye. Well, once you two are married, that'll be the natural next step. Babies. Well, I wouldn't say that's what naturally comes next. You know, for a lot of people it does. For a lot of people it don't. Oh, don't be so modest. Everyone knows you fall in love, you get married, you have babies. That's what I picture for you. That's very sweet, but you know what? We haven't even had that discussion. We should have it soon. Neither of you are getting any younger. Aye? Well, isn't he like 40? 38? Right, and you're not far behind. You're... careful. Mid-30s? 36, yes. There you go, you're already a geriatric mother, okay? So I know you said you haven't had the discussion yet, but you're running out of time. Well, hang on, let's slow down a bit, okay? Right, we are so not along that path right now, okay? We are just together, and that's it. Don't you two live together? Yeah, it just made a lot of financial sense. And you're in love, right? Obviously. So what's the hold up then? Why aren't you two getting married? Because there's no rush. We're not in a rush to do that. But Marjorie, that biological clock is tick, tick. Yes, I know, okay, about babies. But if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if I'll see children in my future. No children? Maybe. Yeah, sorry, I'm oversharing because I'm really uncomfortable, okay? I'm really just thinking I should be having this conversation with my partner. Gosh, I'm so disappointed to hear that from you, Marjorie. You what? Well, you work with children, so to hear they're not in your future, it's quite disheartening. The reason I say they're not my future is because they are quite literally all in my present right now, all day, every day, okay? You can see why maybe I would just like to go home and there not be any there. I'm sorry to hear that you think working with children is so hard. You thought this job was easy? No, I never. Do you know what? I don't want to hear anymore. You know? Marjorie, there are some things that are best just kept to yourself. I literally could not agree more. Winter, are you about done with the thermometer? It's quite literally still in Stacey's ear. Does it look like I'm done with it? No, you look like you're hogging it. Okay, so for the love of God, please stop bogarting the thermometer. Some of us need it. Charlie, are you done with the tablet yet? Okay, they're only going to sit like this for so long and I need to use this activity for their daily diary. It's still uploading, okay? If I give the tablet to you and you start a new daily diary, it's going to stop the upload of mine, okay? And I won't have time to do another one before the end of the day, so no, it's not done yet. For God's sake, look, they are not going to stay engaged in this activity for much longer, okay? I've probably got seconds. Can someone just go and get a spare tablet from somewhere else? There is not enough spare stuff for us to actually leave the room, okay? We are literally trapped in here. Oh, for God's sake, this is ridiculous. We can't just stay in ratio all the time. We need like a floater that goes between the rooms, okay? It's not fair that we're literally just trapped in here. Well, it'd be useful if someone actually used his wife's position to actually get stuff for the staff. Yeah. What in God's name is that supposed to mean? It means that not all of us are getting into bed with a deputy manager at the end of the day, so why aren't you in her ear about the things that we need in the room? Not all of us are getting into bed with somebody who's on the board, who has actual real decision-making power up there, or did you forget she swindled that position? I did forget that she's on the board, actually. Easy to see why. Woman's on a holiday most of the year. That's right, my girlfriend is always on holiday. In fact, she's sunning it up in Spain right now, exactly where you are not. Might I remind you, you're also here, okay? It's not like she's come back for you. Don't listen to him, Charlie, okay? Remember, she's going to take you away for the weekend next week. That's right. Thank you, Saoirse. Oh, don't act like her bestie now. Just this morning you were whinging about the fact that she's talked more about her new girlfriend in the short time they've been together than you've ever spoken about your wife. Well,
It certainly explains why she was so comfortable talking about you behind your back this morning, saying that you're actually like a princess who has their lunch brought to them by Autumn because you're actually with her, well, unlike the rest of us who have to brave chef and go in and collect our food ourselves. Charlie! You called me a princess? I'm sorry, but everybody knows that when you want to go and get your lunch, you go into the kitchen and you face the wrath of chef, okay? We all have to do it. Why is it you don't have to just because Autumn brings you yours? Oh, that is rich coming from you, okay? I know that your girlfriend used her position to get you an extra day's annual leave. How did you know that? Are you joking me? You got an extra day's annual leave? Okay, I'm here working my fingers to the bone. I'd give anything to be at home with Quinn and Clodagh. Really? You want to spend more time at home when just last week you were telling everybody that would listen that actually coming to work is like a full-on 5-star resort break for you at the moment because Quinn's going through some sleep regression? Hey. I had not slept for days and I said that right after I'd had the best nap of my life on the sofa in the staff room. I wonder how Clodagh would feel if she knew that you actually love coming to work and you like being out of the house. You tell her that and there will be hell to pay, okay? I have a red belt in karate. I have a Mia. Not right now, you don't. She's in Spain, isn't she? Oh, have a day off, Winter. Kind of rich from you, isn't your girlfriend always having a day off? Kind of like you here at the moment, having your day off from your wife and baby. Don't even, okay? You've been taking those temperatures for
we all
weeks
know
now,
that
okay?
you arrive like an hour and a half ahead of your shift as well. She doesn't even know what shift pattern you're on, does she?
This is exactly what they want. What, who wants? The BABIEs. It's exactly what they want, okay? They are trying to divide and conquer, okay? And we cannot let them.
She's right. We need to show her a united front, and if they find that clink in the chain, they'll go for it.
Exactly.
I mean, I agree, but did we not discuss this the other day about, Charlie, aren't you the weak link?
Damn. Sorry, what was that, Lulu? Saoirse, you did hand over with Lulu's mum this morning, right?
Yeah.
Great. Did Lulu's mum mention anything about her having a baby?
No. Why has Lulu said something?
She said her mum's pregnant and she's having a little sister. Oh my god, that's great for them. I know, and if she already knows she's having a little sister, then they've already had the gender reveal, which means they must be at least 20 weeks. Oh my gosh, she's not showing it all, is she? Like, don't you normally like pop more of the second one? Yeah, the second one tends to pop a lot sooner, and literally, I don't think mum's showing at all.
Okay, so do we just like pretend like we don't know?
I mean, she hasn't told us, so until she's ready to, maybe we don't mention it.
Okay, no mention.
Okay, great.
A few hours later.
Evening. Good evening, Lulu. Your mummy's here. Hiya, darling. What's that? Darling, mummy's not pregnant. Oh, darling, I haven't got a baby in my tummy. Oh my god, has she been going around telling everyone I'm pregnant? It came up. Oh my god, her cousin has recently had a little sister and now she's obsessed with this idea of getting a little sister. Oh, do you know Lulu did actually specifically say that she's getting a little sister? Look, darling, no. Mummy has not got a baby in her tummy, and if you just want to spread the word to anyone she's told, I'm not pregnant. Oh, okay, well, we would never have brought it up or even asked you about it, okay? This is obviously something that's personal to you guys and not to do with the nursery until you tell us. Great, well, come on then, Miss Imagination. What's she like? Bye. Morning. Morning. Good morning, Lulu. How are we? Fine. You've got some news to tell your teacher, haven't you? Oh, what news? You are going to be a big sister, aren't you? Oh my goodness, congratulations, what wonderful news. Yeah, you're not going to believe this. So do you remember all those weeks ago when she was going around the whole nursery telling everyone I was pregnant with a little girl? Oh God, yeah, I do remember that. Well, I got home from the nursery that night and I thought, do you know what? That's just so random. So I took a pregnancy test and it was positive. No. Yeah, and not only that, we went for an early scan to see what we're having. We're having a little girl. Oh my goodness, what? That's amazing. You're getting a little sister just like you said. I know, I couldn't believe it. What's that? You think Charlotte's pregnant? Oh, no, Charlotte's not pregnant. You think that Charlotte's pregnant and that she's having a little boy? No, that's very sweet, but there's absolutely no way that Charlotte is pregnant. Well, you don't know. She's got great intuition about these things, obviously. You could be pregnant. Why don't you think you could be? You don't know.
Trust me, I really do, but this is not the time or place to be discussing the birds and the... birds.
Good morning.
Good morning, Daniel. How are we?
Fine, aren't you, Daniel?
Great, wonderful to hear. We all ready for today?
Yep, all ready.
Lovely, right, Daniel, let's say goodbye to your mum and then we'll go get you some breakfast.
Right, bye, sweetheart. Bye.
Cheerio. Right, how are we getting on with our lunch? What's that, Daniel? Oh.
Evening.
Ah, hello. Daniel, if you go get your stuff out your tray, I'll just speak to your mum. Yeah, I wondered if I might just have a word with you about something Daniel mentioned to me earlier.
Of course, what is it?
He said yesterday, when he was having dinner at home, he was kicked.
Kicked?
Yeah, he said he just kept being kicked. I didn't know if you could make any sense of that.
Oh, for goodness sake, he was sat at the dining table with his sister and the two of them were just kicking each other like siblings do, and literally they just wind each other up. That's what he's talking about, the kicking last night.
I see, Daniel. Was it your sister Maisie kicking you? It was.
Sorry, I'm not sure why he felt he had to tell you.
Yeah, I think he was just recalling a memory, and obviously, you know, at this age, they don't remember every detail, so he was recalling it as best he could.
I see. Right, well, Daniel, let's go home and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Cheerio.
Morning.
Good morning, Daniel. Ready for another day?
Mm-hmm.
Everything okay today?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, Daniel, if you'd like to go sit down for breakfast, and we'll see you later.
Mm-hmm. See you later.
Right, does anyone need to go to the bathroom? Of course, Daniel, you can talk to me. Is everything okay?
Evening.
Good evening.
Right, Daniel, you ready to go?
If I might just have a word.
Yes.
Daniel said that yesterday he wasn't allowed to go and play in the garden because he had spoken up about the kicking. Said that he was punished because he told you that he was kicked.
No, it wasn't a punishment. It was, the kicking between he and his sister, that happened at home, okay? So I don't like him coming in and just sharing our private business.
I see.
So yes, I did try and make the point about how important it was to not share our private life by letting him go in the garden.
Right. Might I be frank?
Okay.
First of all, punishing a child for speaking up is ludicrous. All that teaches him is that if any time he needs to come and speak to somebody about something important, he's going to be reprimanded. What on earth does that say to him? What kind of message does that send to him?
Well, I didn't think of it like that.
Obviously. And number two, we hadn't even given it a second thought when you said it was just his sister kicking him. Now, you're actually punishing him for speaking about it. It makes us think there might be something more sinister going on. Do you understand?
But there isn't anything more sinister going on.
We wouldn't have thought so either. But now that he's being punished for talking about it, you can understand why we'd start to think there was.
No, oh my god, this has gotten so out of hand.
I quite agree. Punishing the lad for simply talking about something that happened at dinner time is absolutely barbaric, okay? You want him to be able to speak freely, not feel like he cannot speak about anything for fear of his mother not letting him have outdoors time.
Look, it was just the fact that I didn't like him talking about something so personal here.
Well, given what goes on at home, here may be the only place he feels like he can talk. And here may be the only listening ear if, God forbid, one day he actually needs to find someone to talk to about something even worse. Don't stifle him and limit the number of people he feels like he can talk to.
I won't, okay, I won't. And I do appreciate the feedback.
Well, it was actually going to be Autumn that gave you this feedback. Lucky for you, she caught a sickness bug from the baby room. She's out of action today, so you should send your appreciation to the kids in that room too.
Oh, morning, Charlotte. Morning. Oh, can't wait to get inside in the warmth. Sorry, we don't open for like another half an hour. Yeah, I know. So I can't really let you in. I thought it was okay to let the parents in as long as they stayed with the children until 7:30. Oh yeah, we do say that when people kind of walk in at like, 7:25 and try and leave their little ones, to stay with them till 7:30. But generally speaking, no one should really be coming into the nursery this early. Okay, I'll know that for future reference. But we're here now, so could you let us in? I can't really let you in at the exact same time we walk into the door because everything's dark, everything's shut down. It's a little bit of a tripping hazard for the both of you. Ah, that's all right. We'll be really, really careful, won't we? from a health and safety standpoint, I mean, I can't even remain in the room with you to make sure everything's safe. I'm going to be up and down, in and out, getting breakfast, setting everything up. Why don't you go way back in your car?
Oh, no. We're out of the car now.
I see that. Well, why don't you get back into it?
Oh, no, that's such a palaver getting back in now. Just let us in with you.
Well, could you at least give us a few minutes just to set up? Like I say, Marjorie's coming now. We need to at least go in and, you know, do checks, turn the lights on, just make sure it's safe to actually enter the building.
Okay, fine, but come on, be quick about it, please.
Okay.
Quickly! It's really hammering it down.
I'm just saying, your car is right there.
And I'm just saying I'm not getting back into it after the hassle of trying to get him out of it, okay? So quickly go in and do your checks. I know, darling. Stuck outside getting soaked, aren't we?
Let's take these chairs off the table.
Charlotte, come on! Come on, we're literally drenched out here, quickly!
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Charles, stop what you're doing.
Why?
This nursery does not open till 7:30, okay? So she should not be out there banging on the window, rushing you, okay? What happens before this nursery opens is none of her business. So she has no right to be out there rushing you to do your job.
Okay, just, I feel really bad because Patrick's out there getting wet.
The woman's got a car 3 feet away from her, okay? She's that concerned about Patrick getting wet. She can go and sit in it. She ain't getting in this building until 7:30.
Really?
Really? Look, I'll turn a blind eye to the parents who come in a few minutes early because they need to be at the door at 7:30 on the dot, okay? I understand people have got places to be, but this, half hour early? Nah, I draw the line at that.
Why have you stopped? Come on, keep going. We're getting soaked out here.
Shaw?
Yeah.
What would Mia do? Would she stay in for this? In this situation, what would your girlfriend do? You pulled down the blind on her? That's what Mia would do. Right, next time what would Winter do? Because that was brutal. Let's put that in the locket. Morning, Marjorie. God, your car's a bit ancient, isn't it? Yeah, she's been around the block a bit, but, you know, she drives, that's all that matters. How old is it? It's got to be at least 20 years. 17, actually. It's even older than the other car you had. What happened to that? Oh, someone, a total stranger, crashed into it. I see, and you didn't get enough insurance money to maybe get something better? I mean, I probably could have, but I'm happy with my car. Oh, really? You're happy with that? Yes, I'm very happy with Patsy. Patsy? That's her name, yes. You... Sorry, you name your car? I'll name everything, okay? You want to come over for a cup of tea? Fine, I've got to turn on Kira the kettle. Wow, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just surprised that this is your car. Given how old my last one was, why would this surprise you? Well, it's no secret that, you know, you're dating someone with money. Exactly. I'm dating someone with money. His money. Yes, but you're living together, aren't you? Yeah. So it just stands to reason that, you know, because you're living with someone rich, you'd be driving a better car. Not really. I pay for all my own stuff, so I bought my own car. Okay, that's fine, but is he not a bit embarrassed about you, you know, driving this around? It's metal. I know, but when it's parked on the driveway in front of what I'm assuming is a lovely big house, it probably doesn't look lovely. Well, he's got a garage, actually. Oh, see there, look, a big house and a garage. Money. Like, my point was is that it's parked in the garage every night, so, you know, we don't have to worry about it being, you know, an eyesore. Oh, no, I never meant to imply that it's an eyesore, okay? I just thought, given your circumstances, you'd be driving around in something nicer. Well, to be honest, to me, a car is a car. It's just got to get me from A to B. I don't really care about, you know, what it looks like or, you know, what label is branded on it. Oh, see, a lot of people would care about that, particularly those who are about to become manager of a new nursery. What's me being the manager of the new place got to do with anything? Well, Marjorie, that's quite a powerful position to hold, and if you're seen driving around in this, it doesn't really fit your station, does it? I mean, if you're seen pulling up to this brand new nursery in that, people might lose faith. People will lose faith in my ability to run a nursery because of the car I drive. Well, it comes across as you mismanaging your money, which could translate into mismanaging other things, because that's all you could afford. It is all I could afford, precisely because I did manage my money properly. Really? Yes, how much do you think us managers make? Well, I heard the manager of that other place, Janice. Apparently she drives quite a nice car. Yeah, well, apparently she's also on the board of directors, so she's on a bit more money than me. Okay, fine. Look, if that's what you want to drive, then that's what you want to drive. Thank you. Oh, isn't that your boyfriend pulling in now? Oh, yeah, he'll be bringing me coffee. Goodness me, look at the size of that car. I bet it's a real gas guzzler. Oh my God, pick a battle. Good morning. Good morning, Ruby. Oh! What do we have here? Ruby decided she wanted to wear makeup to nursery today. Oh, okay. And did Ruby do this herself? No. I did it for her. Oh, I did wonder. Ruby, your makeup looks better than mine. Doesn't it? It was so much fun doing her makeup this morning. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really nice. It must have taken a while because, Ruby, you're certainly wearing a lot. Oh, took me the best part of an hour to do all of that makeup. And sorry, was there any reason why we're wearing makeup today? She asked for it. Oh, okay. Ruby, you asked for foundation? Oh, no, she didn't ask for that. No? No, I decided to put that on her just to give her a good base, otherwise she'd be deathly pale, like you. Oh, another one. Ruby, you've also, it looks like you've got are those lashes? Yes, but only on the ends. My God, I'm not a monster. I wouldn't send her with a full strip lash. They'd never last a day. That was very good thinking on Mum's part, wasn't it? Oh, same with the lipstick too. What about the lipstick? It's lip stain rather than lipstick. That way it's non-transferable and doesn't get all over everything, okay? Because I was thinking of you. That's very nice of you. Is that all comfortable on your face, Ruby? Oh, of course it's comfortable on her. Look at her. She looks fabulous. Oh, yes, she certainly looks... Yeah, but I just want to make sure that, you don't feel, like, bogged down in it or anything. Oh, nonsense. She feels great, don't you, Ruby? You don't like the taste of your lips? Well, then, Ruby, just don't eat them. Well, we can take the lip stain off if it's bothering her. It's not bothering her at all. The lashes are a bit itchy, are they? I suppose you need to get used to them, darling. Once you're used to them, you won't even notice them. Ruby's obviously going to be here for like a good 10 hours, and if it's already irritating her now, maybe we can take this off and you could do it again with Mummy tonight if you'd like to. Absolutely not. No? I already told you I spent the best part of an hour doing her makeup this morning. I realise that, but she's obviously wearing quite a lot for nursery. Well, it's because she needed it all. Nobody needs makeup, especially not you, Ruby. You are absolutely perfect as you are. Oh, of course, yes, you are perfect as you are, yes. Yeah, maybe I'll rub this off of her and then you can reapply it later. I don't want her to be irritated all day. Okay, but at least leave some of the foundation on, okay? I don't want her to look anemic like you. Okay, did I do something to you? Okay, Charlie, I'll take the first lunch, you take the second. Good morning, Joey. How are we today? Oh, good morning, Charlotte. We're fine, thanks. How are you? I'm grand, thanks. How are you? Oh, yes, I'm fine, thank you. Grand. Do you know, Joey has been coming here now for 2 years. It's not been 2 years already. Yeah, it has, and I have been his key worker for 6 months now. 6 months? My good grief. Well, hasn't that flown by? Yeah, it has flown by. We talk every morning, every evening. I know. Anyway, Charlotte, I must be off, so I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. Saoirse? Yeah? Why is Joey's mum calling you my name? I don't recall her calling you Charlie. No, she called you Charlotte. Did she? Saoirse? Oh, look, do you know, she did it once and I didn't correct her, and now And now she just calls you Charlotte all the time? Kinda, yeah. The other day I even answered to it. I wondered why you turned around yesterday when Marjorie called me. It's 'cause she's been calling me Charlotte for the last 6 months.
So why don't you just correct her?
Because that kind of thing, there's only like a small window, you know? And when she did it the first time, I was in this haze of like newborn baby, so I don't think I really noticed. And then when she did it the second and third time, I was a bit like sleep deprived. So I was like, I haven't got the energy for this. By the time the second week rolled around, I was like, we've gone too far.
Gone too far?
Yeah, like how could I correct her after like a week of her calling me that, okay? So I was just like, fine. That's my new name now.
You've been letting her call you Charlotte for 6 months simply because you didn't nip it in the bud in the first week?
How awkward would that have been if I had? Well, as awkward as it's going to be when she realised she's been calling you the wrong name for like half a year. That's fine, okay? Joey's going to be leaving for school in like September.
Sasha, that's literally a year away.
Exactly, see? 12 months. It's fine.
Sasha, you have to tell her.
No! It's too awkward now, okay? I've passed the point of no return. That's it. I am Charlotte from this day forward.
You can't just let her call you Charlotte for...
I know I left it here somewhere. Oh, sorry. I left my key fob on the side here. There it is.
Do it now. No. Sorry, before you go...
Yes?
I noticed earlier that you referred to this staff member here as Charlotte.
Hello again. Yes?
So she's not actually called Charlotte. Her name is in fact Sasha.
Your name's Sasha. Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, bless her. She's been so concerned about like hurting your feelings, but she is in fact called Sasha.
Hurt? My feelings? Sorry, never mind that. You've been letting me call you the wrong name for 6 months. Why on earth wouldn't you just correct me? I feel like an idiot now. I just, like you said, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Well, you've done more than that now. You've absolutely humiliated me. My God, right. Well, thank you for letting me know, Winter.
You're welcome.
Winter?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to correct her after I saw the telling off that you got, but at least she knows who you are now. You're welcome.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Thanks a million, Winter.
God's sake, what have I done now?
Not you.
How many bloody winters are there?